How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome to our first MLB The Show 23 franchise rebuild. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rebuilding the worst teams, alternating. So, the worst record last year was the Washington Nationals. We're going to start with them, then we're going to alternate NL, AL, NL, AL until we get to the postseason. Then we'll, the teams that made the postseason, whoever got eliminated first, right? So, we're going to rebuild all 30 teams. So, that's how it's going to work going forward. Injuries will be on, right? Pretty much the default settings and all that fun nature. Right? So injuries will be on, but using the normal rosters. 5 seasons. I'm going to try 5 seasons this year for rebuilds for MLB The Show. Not 3, 5. Just to give ourselves a little more time. Why not? Maybe we can make it slightly more realistic. Again, these are not realistic, but a lot of people complain that, I trade prospects. And I just want to put that out of the way. It's not meant to be realistic, so please don't take this serious as a video game at the end of the day. But, people take this stuff seriously. So, just want to point that out there. Okay. But here we go. We got the gameplay. Leave a like, subscribe to the content. We're going to have a playlist down below for more MLB The Show. And I'm excited. Let's go on to the Nationals. All right, so here we are into the game. And by the way, those rules will be going forward, right? 5 seasons to win a World Series. Just give myself a rebuild. Or, just to build a better team, right? Like, that's kind of the main goal. So, I take a look at the roster, just kind of in-depth some of the people that we have on the team. We got our best players, Joey Meneses, got Steve Strasburg, right? So it's not the best team. Our best player is an 84 overall, so that's gonna be fun. Again, I gotta look at some of these guys on this squad. It's tough. I mean, we got some guys that, in the minors that might be decent, that might have some good potential trade value. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the lineups that we got here. So we got Abrams, Garcia, we got Ruiz, we got Javier Candelario, we got Lane, Dom Smith, Robles off the bench. Yeah, this is a tough team. It's gonna be a tough team to rebuild. Obviously, we kind of glanced over our rotation a little bit, right? Strasburg, Kenzie Gore is promising, 71 overall. He's got some high potential. I would assume, yeah, 71 overall, A potential. So we'll see how he does, progress. If we have to move him, we have to move him. But for now, he will be on the team. And, yeah, Josiah Gray. We've got Trevor Williams, Cade Cavalli, Corbin in the bullpen, who I'm probably going to move because his contract is disgusting. So, yeah. We're going to take a look at some of the moves we could get. I mean, if I can clear up some money, clear up some cap space for free agency, we'll definitely go for that. It's right average spring trading. But let's see what's out there in the market. Curious to see who are their best free agents. We got Gerard Eichhoff, okay, Carmen Carrara. All right, Profar is a free agent. Okay, I was just curious. All right, let's see if we can make some moves. Again, these aren't meant to be realistic, so if I make a trade that doesn't make sense, well, it's all part of the game. All right, first trade we're gonna do. I want to get rid of Patrick Corbin. Don't want him on the team. Dickerson and Elijah Green. I know Elijah Green's 19 years old, 66. I'm going to get Taylor Ward. I do need a left fielder because we really don't have any good left fielders at all. If Alex Call is your best left fielder, you're in trouble. So getting Taylor Ward and also Jimmy Herget for the bullpen because our bullpen also is not very good whatsoever. He would be our best relief pitcher. So I'm going to do this trade right here. This is my first move. I think we'll hold off right now from making any other moves. I'll kind of just simulate a bit, kind of see what comes about, because again, our team's going to be bad for the foreseeable future, so we'll probably make a couple more moves maybe around the deadline or something, but I'm going to simulate to the regular season and probably simulate a few months, and if I have a trade that I want to make before the deadline, I will let you guys in on it. So I'll see you guys once I have an update for you. Around draft day, all-star break, kind of around this area, which is, I guess, not a terrible place to stop and show you guys what we're up to. As you can see, we're 33 to 55. Clearly not very good. Taking a look at some of the lineups here just to see if anyone's doing good or bad. Yeah, Big Joey having a good year, 272 average. Taylor Ward's been decent. Ruiz been solid. Alex Call's been on fire as of late, so good for him. I said he was going to be trouble. But I guess this is a DH. If he's not too bad. But yeah, we don't really have a lot of very good players here. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it ends up working out for them. But we're going to take a look at some of these pitcher stats, too, kind of to see what the rotation's looking like. Strasburg not doing too hot. I think we might move on from him in the offseason, just because, health is not very good. But, maybe it's because also the team's just not very good. I mean, Mackenzie Gore hasn't been great, but, he's young. I mean, Josiah's been on fire as of late, was pretty cool. Cavalli, I mean, he's 3-7. 3.20 is pretty good. Trevor Williams not that great. So yeah, we probably need to work a little bit on our getting some more pitching here. Jimmy Herget, though, was a throw-in for the Taylor Ward trade. I gotta say, that trade's looking pretty good for us. So they've been pretty solid so far. So there's that. I want to see if there's any other moves we can make. Maybe try to get another pitcher. Maybe some more offense. Maybe try to trade a couple guys. Maybe get some prospects. So let's see what's out there on the market there. Any injuries we have right now? Just double checking here to see. Because I did see that we had a few guys that were hurt before. Trey Harris fractured foot. Cronin and Thompson are hurt as well. So there you go. Okay. Let's see if there's any moves that we can make out there before we simulate just the rest of the season, since we're obviously not going to make the playoffs. We're going to give up Trevor Williams, Alex Colome, Cole Freeman, and we're going to get back Luis Urias. Luis is on arbitration. We're just going to get Adam Seminaris, who's got C potential. He's 24 years old. I know he's been a bit cold this year. He's just a kind of a throw-in player. Maybe he'll turn into something. Probably not. But we're just going to do that. I mean, Trevor Williams, Colome, and Freeman. Freeman's kind of just a throw-in. They need a second baseman. I mean, I guess. But their second basemen aren't that good. But I guess, they're low on depth. So I guess you could have a depth second baseman. So the Brewers will accept that trade, so I'm happy with that. That's good for me. All right, so we ended the season at 63-99, which I think would be in real life. They won 8 games. Yeah, it's an 8-game improvement. So that's not terrible. I mean, again, it's going to take them a bit of time. So, yeah, first season, not that great. It's going to be a big off-season for us. This is where the fun's going to begin. Let's take a look at some of the guys that played. Garcia, we've got Downs in the lineup for a bit. Joey was great. Ward, it was okay, not too bad. Luis was end of the season kind of cold. Ruiz, Dom Smith, Victor Robles off the bench. Israel Pineda. It looks like we might have sent down, or maybe we didn't send him down. He got injured, possibly. Yeah, C.J. Abrams got hurt. Torn groin, 1 to 6 days. How did he end up doing this season? 231 on the year. Played 91 games. Obviously, tore his groin. So, it's not terrible. Not bad. I mean, he's a young guy, so we'll see what ends up happening with him. Let's take a look at our pitching rotation, kind of just see what we got going on here. Yeah, I think I'm going to move on from Strasburg. It's just too expensive. Mackenzie Gore is bad. Josiah Gray had a bad second half of the year. Yeah, these guys were not good. Our pitching was terrible. Cronin in the bullpen, not great. Hunter Harvey, though, had a nice year, which is nice to see. Ramo Ramirez was pretty solid. Victor Arano. Carl Edwards Jr., Finnegan, and yeah, Jimmy Herget as our closer was pretty good. 51 strikeouts, 5-3. How many saves he had? 26, pretty good. So, fortunately, like I said, we did not make the playoffs this year, which could advance to the offseason, kind of to see who ends up winning. Looks like the Dodgers beat the White Sox in the World Series. Do you think that's going to be the matchup? Probably not, but you never know. So, all right, end of the first season in the books. We got arbitration. We've got free agency. We've got trades to make. This is where the fun begins. Free agents, I did offer Carl Edwards. He had a good year. I threw an offer at Candelario. We'll see what ends up happening there. And then Rosmo, we offered him a contract as well. Rosmo. So, yeah, cool stuff there. Everyone else is not too important. We got some arbitration, I believe, so that should be fun. But we're going to sim to free agency kind of just to see who we've got going on. So we're going to say no to that. I accidentally I tendered a qualify. I made it a qualifying offer to Carl Edwards Jr. for $20 million. I was like, oh no, I can't do that. Not for $20 million a year, my friend. But we got some arbitration. This is where we're going to offer a lot of these guys. I mean, I'm not going to show you guys this, but obviously, yeah, Ward, Herget, we traded for them. We're going to offer them. And most of these guys down here with decent potential, I guess we might as well give them all arbitration. So I'm going to do all that. We're going to get on free agency, and then that's where the fun begins. tenders as well, so we're going to be tendering some guys down here too, not just arbitration, but we also have some guys to tender. I'm going to do that off camera, so most of these guys will, some of these guys down here probably won't be tendered, but the guys up here, obviously, yeah, Joey, Big Joey, we're going to tender him, give him a contract, and all these guys, we're just going to throw them some contracts, yeah, so give you that. He should be able to accept that. Kenzie Gore, even though he had a bad season, we're going to give him, you know, a little bit less, but, you know, he should be able to still accept that. Josiah, same thing. I'm going to give you a little bit less on the years, and we'll give you a little bit less money, my friend. So, yeah, $4 million for 3 years. That's fine. Alex Call. So, yeah, I'm going to do this off camera, then we'll get out of free agency. All right, so this is where the fun begins. I did all the tendering. We've got some good free agents. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani. Again, probably not coming to Washington anytime soon, but you know, we're gonna try to get him. Julio Urias would be kind of cool to have. Aaron Nola, Severino. I definitely want pitching. I'm probably gonna move Strasburg as well to free up more money. So yeah, if I can get Ohtani, that'd be great. We'll see what we could do here. He wants $35 million a year, this guy, huh? What if I gave you that? Would you accept it? Probably not. He'd laugh in my face. Yeah, I'm going to throw some contracts out. Let's see who we can end up picking up for the squad. So, usually the cheat code is to do like this and then lower the money. Or like go 1 year, lower it, and then sign them to a 15-year deal. Because the thing is that they like length. They value the length of the contract. So, yeah, we'll do something like this. Maybe throw like a 14-year player option and maybe get Ohtani for like $380 million. Big offer, but, you know, we'll see if he ends up accepting that. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. And I'll throw some other guys some offers as well. I do want I want some bullpen help, so probably look some relievers as well. But if I can get Ohtani, that'd be a big signing for us. But that's fine. And I also couldn't find a trade for Strasburg. I think I'm just gonna throw an offer for like Aaron Nola. I do want like another starting quality pitcher. So if I can get maybe Aaron Nola, I'd be happy with that. Maybe if I offer him like, you know, a 6-year deal. Like I think he would probably accept that. I'm trying to think to see if I had anybody else here. I do want a closer. Maybe like a Chad Green. No, Chad Green had a terrible season. Trevor Rosen had a terrible season too. Blake Trinan didn't play. Josh Hader. Okay, you know, we get Josh. We'll throw him a contract, maybe like 6-year deal, like $44 million. Give him a player option, and we'll trim that down to 43. I might accept that. I wouldn't mind getting Josh on the squad just to bolster up the bullpen. I just kind of want to see who we can end up getting here. Hopefully we can get somebody in free agency. It'd be great. We do get Aaron Nola, so that's huge. I couldn't find a trade partner for Strasburg, so there's something there for that. 40-man. We'll just auto-fix. That's fine. And hope we can get Josh. That'd be nice if we can. I do want to see if maybe we might still keep Strasburg on the team for one more season. I don't know. Maybe we'll wait to the trade deadline to do something about that. But for now, I'm okay with it. So let's see if we do end up getting Josh on the squad. Do we get Josh? He still hasn't signed yet. Julio Urias is still out there too. But we'll see if we end up getting him. And if we don't, we don't. We got the Rule 5 draft. Just gonna sit past that. Doesn't really matter too much here. Will we get him? Will we get Josh? Josh is not interested. Okay, we're gonna stop simulating. I do want to get him. So he is not interested, huh? Okay, he looks like he wants to go to Miami. We're gonna give him we'll give him $55 million, and that'll change his mind. I want to bolster up our bullpen. Josh, come on the squad, and we do get Josh. So welcome to Team Josh Hader. Sweet. In case you're curious, here are all of our signings. Just at a quick glance. A lot of our guys we ended up re-signing, so that's pretty cool to see. We offered a lot of guys arbitration contracts, tendering, so that's going to be fun stuff too. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of the second season. Look at the lineup, look at the rotation, and go from there. I think we can improve for sure. Start of the regular season, start of our second season. Let's take a look at some of our lineups here we got. So I think we've made a little bit of an improvement. We didn't get too many guys here. I don't know where CJ. I guess CJ Abrams is in AAA. Either that or he's hurt. Okay, yeah, he's in AAA. Travis is down there. Okay. Yeah, I still think we need some bats for sure. We're a bit short there. Obviously, we did pick up Garrett Cooper, who was coming off a very nice season in Miami. So we'll end up seeing, we'll see what ends up happening with him. Hopefully he can help our offense out a little bit. And as you saw, I do still have Strasburg on the team. You know, we got time to trade him, so it's not like we have to go right now. I'm hoping he can just stay healthy and be like a secondary guy. You know, hopefully Mackenzie Gore can come off and have a better season than he did last year, because he didn't have a great year. Obviously, Josiah didn't have the best season last year either, so hopefully he can kind of bounce back a little bit. I do think our bullpen got a little bit better. Did we hear that they want him closing? I would rather have Josh close. But yeah, Jimmy Herget though, solid year. Hopefully he can continue to be a very good, somebody that could pitch really well for us and give us a good couple innings here and there in a game if we need to have 2 innings at most. But you know, maybe like 30 innings on a season, 2.5, 2.6 ERA like he did last year. So that's what you can ask for. I guess I'm just going to simulate a bit, see if there are any trades that pop up that I want to make. But as you can see, we're a bit short on our middle infield spots. I mean, the season we had, the season that Luis Garcia is coming off of, though, is pretty solid. It's just our shortstops are a bit young. So we'll see if maybe one of them can make a jump this year. I mean, Jeter Downs had a solid year last year in the 79 games he played, so maybe that's something telling. Who knows? But I'm going to see you guys once I have a move. Otherwise, if I don't have a move, we'll reconvene right around the All-Star break and see where we stand. All-Star break, I didn't make any moves. We're 40-51 right now, which, again, is still not great, but it is better than we were last season, so there is some promise. Especially in our third season, I think we can maybe make the jump to get back into the playoffs. But let's take a look at some of the guys that have been hurt right now, that are currently hurt. Jordan Barley, Jackson Clough, Garrett Cooper, bulging disc. Now that's gross. And he was having a pretty solid year. So he is gone, I think, for the rest of the season, which is tough because we gave, I mean, it's not a terrible contract that we gave him, but yeah, it's tough to see that he has a bulging disc. Well, he's actually, no, he's only list time left 40 days. Okay, so he's been on the list for a while, I guess. I don't know, wait, 5 to 6 months. List time less 40 days. Oh, no. If he's gone for 5 to 6 months, then he's screwed. I don't know. Either way, we don't have a first baseman, I would assume. Let's take a look at the lineup, see who's doing well. Garcia's having a good year, so that's nice to see. Jeter Downs pretty solid. Joey Menez has been good. Taylor Ward, 279, like that. Luis Urias has been really good. Reese is playing solid. I can't complain about the way he's been performing. Candelario, yeah, we might, we need a first baseman, and, yeah, it's not going to work out, so probably look to move him. Victor Robles, I think I want to get rid of him, so I want to get a center field and a first baseman, but I guess really it's more so, I guess Alex Collins plays center field, so I want to get a first baseman for sure. I mean, Lane Thomas, I mean, he's playing center, it's fine. Yeah, but I think I want to move Robles and Candelario and get a better center fielder. So we'll see what's going on there. Pitching rotation, how we doing over here? Aaron Nola's having a nice season. Strasburg struggling, so that's not what I like to see. I mean, everybody else been on fire, but, like, God, Mackenzie Gore is terrible. So Josiah Gray, not great. But, man, Mackenzie Gore and Cake have all been terrible. Our bullpen, yeah, Jimmy's having a bad year this year. Hunter Harvey has been great. Kyle Finnegan's been terrible. Rosma Ramirez. Hicks has been fires, like he's terrible. Carlo Jr. Yeah, Josh Hader's been the only guy that's been good. 20 saves so far for him. But, yeah, the bullpen, you know, not very good. I mean, you get that. You know, the bullpen, the relief pitchers, they're sometimes good, sometimes not. So, but let's see if maybe we can make a couple moves here to try to get a better first baseman, especially if Garrett Cooper's going to miss a couple, you know, extended amounts of time. So, yeah, I would like to get another bat in that lineup for sure. So let's see what's out there in the market. And also James Wood, would like to see him at some point, make an appearance for us and perform. Would be fantastic if he could actually play. With the Red Sox, we're gonna get this David Nam, who's 18 years old, and he's got B potential, like 73 overall. For Robles, Quintana, and then Ilimaro Vargas. So I think it's a pretty solid deal here. We get a nice young player. Maybe he could be something. So yeah, we're getting a little bit younger and clearing up some cap there. So I don't know if he's gonna play. He actually should play. Because he was in the majors. I mean, we'll see what he ends up doing. He's from Chinese Taipei. So I don't know why they don't say Taiwan. But okay. Cool. So, I want to see if there's maybe if I can find a move for Strasburg, kind of clear off his money, maybe get a couple guys in return for him. I wouldn't mind doing that. Just do this deal with the Phillies and just move Strasburg for Alvarado and Castellanos. I mean, we get another bat. We get a better relief pitcher. I know we're losing a starter here, but we also clear up a little bit of budget. I think I'm just going to sign a free agent. I know that sounds really dumb, but I'm going to do it. So if there's anybody out there that would be good, I mean, not really good, but should we get Hujin? Should we get Ryu? Let's get Ryu for $1.8 million. All right, we'll sign him. I don't know if I guess he could just be like a fit starter. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs again, but I think maybe we could be okay. I mean, we'll see how we do. I'm going to simulate the rest of the season. If there's anything that pops up before then that we might want to do, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, I will see you at the end of the year where we will likely miss up the playoffs again. Right, so the regular season came to the end. We didn't make the playoffs, but I will say this. If we look at the shenanigans here, we were 79 and 83. We were pretty close to the postseason, so we are improving. My face cam is blurred out. Apologize for that, but yeah, the team is getting better. The team is making progress, so we're pretty close. I think we're getting there. I mean, again, we have 3 more seasons left, so plenty of time. Taking a little bit slower, day by day, or season by season rather. David Nam, excellent pickup for us. So he was good. That was a fantastic pickup there. Got CJ back in the majors. How about big man Joey Menez, man? He is really good. And we got him locked up at the cheap, so you love that. Taylor Ward, solid year. We also extended his contract. We gave him an extension. Both Luises, we gave extensions as well, and they both had nice seasons. This guy, Herman Letier, we drafted number 2 overall in the 2023 draft. And as you can see, he is making his way into the majors, and he's looking good. So Nick Castellanos, a.k.a. the man that hits home runs at the most unfortunate of times. Kind of just there. Honestly, the offense was pretty good. I think it's our pitching that we kind of need to fix. I forgot to trade Candelario, but that's fine. I could trade him in the offseason. So no worries there. Pitching rotation is the problem. Obviously, Aaron Nolan's not the problem. But Hicks, Josiah, Mackenzie Gore. I might have to consider maybe moving Mackenzie Gore in a season or two if he doesn't pick it up. Because he's got trade value, so. Herget had a better second half of the year. Harvey was great. Rasmus Ramirez was solid. Alvarado was good. Good pickup for us. He had a good year. Josh Hader, 40 saves for the Joshster. So love that. Love the hair too. All right, sim the offseason and see who wins the World Series. It is going to be the Orioles beating the Cubs. Ooh, that's a good World Series. 2024 Orioles. Maybe. Candelario has a team option. We're going to decline that option, and we're going to let him walk free agency. I'm fine with that. Did I? No, I didn't. I said to decline it, didn't I? Or did I exercise it? Maybe I exercised it. You know what? That's fine. We can trade him if I exercised it. I thought I declined it, but I guess I pressed the wrong button. All right, so we're going to go to free agency. We got tendering, we got arbitration. I'm going to do all that kind of just off camera. But I do want to see the free agents that we've got here. So, Juan Soto. Bringing him back to the Nationals. That'd be kind of sweet. But I don't need him. I need pitching. So, like, Burns, Bieber, Walker Buehler would be really cool. Woodruff. Yeah, there's a lot of pitching here. Pablo Lopez. I mean, I can get bullpen guys as well. Like, AJ Minter would help out the bullpen. It'll mostly focus on bullpen help. But if there's anybody, and starters, if there's anybody here that we could maybe sign. Honestly, if I get Pete Alonso, that'd be kind of cool, too. Pete Alonso's great. Jose Altuve's here. Bring in Bregman. Actually, yeah, I do need a third baseman. So, you know what? I might throw a contract at Bregman, too. Now I think about it. Juan said I'm not going to go after him, even though he looks amazing. Damn. I'm not going to go after him. So, all right. We're going to mostly go after some pitchers. I'm going to qualify. I'm going to offer salary arbitration to some of these guys here. And we'll go from there. A few contracts. Let's see if we get any of the guys I offered here. Juan Soto and a couple guys there went to Texas. Dang. That's pretty crazy. We do get Max Fried. So I offered Max Fried a contract, and we got him. Max Fried is fried in that. French fried. Yeah, so yeah, Max. Another bat in this lineup, just another guy to have, Alex Bregman, I'll take it. So I'm happy with that. All right, third season in the books right now, starting right now. So let's take a look at the lineups here. So, yeah, I forgot to mention I did pick up Tim Anderson. So Tim Anderson, because we needed a shortstop, so we've got him. They've got Urias DHing, which I'm fine with. I guess, and then. Yeah, okay. We got some interesting pieces here. The lineup looks pretty solid. Cooper's hopefully he can stay healthy. That would be great. I mean, we got a lot of guys that can play like a good amount of secondary positions. So, and obviously, you know, David Nam time to come off the bench. I still have Nick Castellanos. Forgot about that. I might look to trade him at the deadline. I don't want his contract. Maybe trade him for a couple prospects. You know, because I just don't think we need him. So we'll see what we decide to do there. I still have a decent amount of guys in our farm system, right? So if we look at some of our guys here that we have, if I go to the depth chart, I mean, you can see there's some guys here with MLB potential that might, you know, move up, move down. So there's some guys. We have some guys that we can move if we need to make a trade. I don't think we do, though. I think our team is pretty solid. Our rotation, Nola, Fried. I also picked up Marquez. That's a pretty good pickup there. And then Josiah Gray. And then we've got Mackenzie Gore. Fall's going to be in the bullpen with Herget, Harvey, Rosmo, Ramirez. And we still got Hicks, Alvarado, and then Josh Hader. You know what? This team can make the playoffs this year. The postseason, whatever you want to call it. I hope so. That's the hope. So I guess I'll see you guys at the deadline. Maybe we'll make a move then with Castellanos. Try to move him for something. We'll see what we decide to do with, you know, center field, because we don't really have a dedicated center fielder. But I think I'm okay with playing Herman at center field. Can't be mad about that. 54 and 38. So the team is looking pretty good so far. You love that. You love to see that in our third season. Again, we're taking it slower than usual. Usually I do 3 seasons, but I'm changing it up this year. We're doing 5. And, man, Joey Menez has been excellent. Wow, man, this guy is legit awesome. Tim Anderson having a good year. Garcia was a good, Garcia's been good. Bregman, Taylor Ward, Herman been on fire as of late. Not that great of a season. Ruiz has been awesome too. Got to give Ruiz credit where credit's due. He's been pretty solid, thumbnail worthy, so to speak. David Nam off the bench, trying his best. Tom Murphy as a backup catcher will take it. Nick Castellanos, I'm gonna trade him. I don't know for what though. I really have no idea. But let's take a look at our injuries. Who we got on there? Riley Adams, the only guy, so that's not too bad. Pitching rotation, Nola and Fried have been excellent, so you love that. Marquez is the third guy, has been awesome. Josiah Gray could be doing better, and Mackenzie Gore has been, well, not good at all. So, do I trade him? I'll give him one more season. If he's bad, I'm packaging it. He's getting hung up. Jordan Hicks has been kind of meh. Hunter Harvey, though, has been very good. Oh, except this season. He's been shit. Jose Alvarado's been really good. Josh Hader's been excellent. And 26 saves. Yeah, good pickup for us there. So I'm liking the squad. I think we're looking good. I think we can maybe win our division. Make the playoffs, hopefully. That'd be ideal. I'm going to see what's out there in the market for Castellanos. I feel like I don't need him. I'll honestly take anything for him. You can just get rid of his $20 million. I'll take prospects. If I can get multiple prospects though for him, that'd be great. I do that deal with the Red Sox and get Rojas and Waters. I wouldn't even mind doing that. So I'm gonna look around and see. I could do something like this with the Blue Jays. Get Starr, Koo, and Hernandez. We get 3 prospects there. They're not great, but it's something. So I might do that deal with the Blue Jays here. We get a center fielder, second baseman, and a relief pitcher. So I'm going to do this trade here. We get 2 guys for the price of 1. And, Castellanos, have fun in Toronto. But that's probably the only move I think I'm going to make. I don't think I need to make any other moves. Kind of just looking. Is Victor Arano he's in AAA right now. Okay, so that's not ideal. Kyle Finnegan, he is in AAA. He's actually doing pretty good. But I'm kind of just looking to see if there's anybody here that I want to move. Oh, yeah, Garrett Cooper. He's been okay. No, I don't want to move Garrett Cooper. He's good for now. But yeah, Urias been really solid. C.J. Abrams is unfortunately back in AAA. We'll see what we want to do about him. Because obviously we have Tim Anderson. But, okay. I mean, I like the squad so far. It's looking pretty good. Let's continue to simulate, and I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Congratulations! The Nationals have finished the season 95 and 67, and we won our division. We'll be taking the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So that's awesome. Fantastic. And we would like to stop simulating. I don't want to continue simulating. So yeah, 95 and 67 on the year. So great stuff. Let's take a look, though. We did have some league leaders. Aaron Nola, pretty good year for him. Did we win any awards? Aaron Nola was a Cy Young winner. How about that? Fantastic. Also, too, I find it funny. I know this is not really pertinent to the Nationals, but Fernando Tatis is not in the game. I just thought I'd point that out. I guess because of the steroids. Maybe he'll come back. Who knows? But it's a little bit weird to not see him in the game. I don't know. How about that? CJ Abrams getting called up and doing his thing out there. You know what? CJ, I like that. I like that a lot. Tim Anderson, honestly, had a good year, though. He's been cold as of late. That was fine. Yeah, Joey Menez is excellent stuff there from him. Bregman ended the season cold, but he had an awesome year. He was a good signing. Honestly, I like our bats. Our bats look good. We have a lot of offensive firepower. We really do. Pitching rotation. Obviously, Aaron Nola won the Cy Young. Can't complain about that. Fried did not look like he had a good second half of the year, but that's okay. Marquez, solid third rotational piece. Yeah, the bottom of the rotation. Man, JoJo, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's happening? Kenzie Gore, though. Also, what's going on? What's happening? Jimmy Herget, though, 2.81 ERA, 8-7. He pitched a lot. So, yeah, bounce back. Oh, he actually had a good year last year as well, but I'd say he was better this season. So, yeah, good stuff there. I'm glad we traded for him. He was kind of just him and Ward have been great. Very good. So, Carl Ward Jr. didn't pitch that much. He was mostly in the minors. Josh, 43 saves. Nice. Love to see that from him. So, we're gonna go to the calendar here. We're going to see who we're going to be taking on here. We're going to kind of take it game by game. So we'll just simulate through dates, see who we're going to be taking on. It can be the Padres. Of course, we just mentioned the Padres do not have Fernando Tatis Jr. We've got Aaron Nola versus Michael Wacha. How good were they? I mean, we were 95 wins. They had 89. Who's the best team in the MLB? Guardians at 102 wins? Only 120 win. Okay, interesting. All right, so we're going to take a game by game here. Nola versus Michael Wacha. Game 1 is a 6-4 loss. Come on, Aaron Nola. You can't be losing the important games. Boy. Okay. Game 2, Fried versus Martinez, is another loss. So we are down 2-0 on the series. Marquez versus Musgrove. And we get swept by the Padres in the NLDS. Promising that we made the playoffs, but we were horrible in the postseason. I keep saying playoffs and postseason interchangeably, but man, we were brutal. What's the word? Oh God, Marquez got lit up. I mean, Fried wasn't even that bad. It was okay. But yeah, Rosmo Ramirez was terrible. Alvarado was garbage. Carl Edwards Jr. was garbage. Okay. What was our lineup looking like? How are we in the playoffs? Anybody good? Bregman was great in the postseason. Our bats kind of went cold a little bit. Taylor Ward was solid, but everyone else was kind of garbage. Reyes didn't even get any reps. That's a problem. He should be in the lineup. Nah. David Dabb and Abrams are okay, but could have been better. But then again, they're young, so that's fine. I guess we'll just simulate see who wins the World Series. But we got some work to do. Padres won the World Series. So we ended up losing the eventual World Series champs. So I can't be mad about that. But dang. Okay, we still got 2 more years. So progress has been made. Offer all these guys free contracts. I picked up Cesar Hernandez last season. I'm just going to re-sign him again. Just kind of a depth second baseman. And a couple of these guys here we're just going to hopefully keep. So we're going to sit in the free agency. We're going to take a look and see what it's looking like. I'm going to do the qualifiers, the arbitration, tendering, all that fun stuff off camera, but I'm curious to see what we have happening here. As you can see, we got some guys in arbitration, tendering the contracts that we got to do. Free agency, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be a hell of a pickup, but I don't think I need him. Actually, who do I have? I have Garrett Cooper, right? I think I'm going to go after... I might have to go after Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but I don't think I have the money, actually, now that I think about it. I'd have to clear up money to do that. But do we even need... what do I need, per se? I think I might just go after smaller contract guys. Because we actually know we have $6-7 million. So I might be able to get him. All right, we'll see what we decide to do. But I'm going to do all this stuff first, and then once I have some contracts on the table, I'll show you guys who we signed. All right, I think I'm going to just deal here with the... with the Mets. We're going to get Brandon Nimmo for Cooper, Blankenhorn, and Jake Irvin. We're going to get Brandon Nimmo on the squad. Welcome, Brandon Nimmo. We're taking a little bit of money there, but I am going to try to get the man, the myth, the legend that is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, I don't think I can get him, but we are going to try to see if we can pick him up. That would be a big, big signing for us. Again, I don't see him coming here to Washington, but you never know. We're going to give him $330 million for 10 years. Try to lock him in and see what happens there. If we can get him, that'd be awesome. I guess at that rate, I'd probably just maybe try to add bolster up the bullpen a little bit. Just get some guys down here, maybe like a Kittredge, who is coming off a pretty solid year. So we'll give him a $4.5 million for 3 years. Maybe we'll get him just as another backup. I am curious to see what else we have here. If I look at the What do we have? The roster. Kind of just curious. So we don't have a lot of. Yeah, I might get just like another first baseman, another left fielder, and another right fielder. Again, just like depth guys though. So nothing too impressive. Like another first baseman, maybe like Jose Abreu. Jeez, he's falling off. I guess we can get Dominic Smith back. I mean, he wants a. We'll give him like a 1-year deal. 800. We'll give him 810. That's fair. So yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can fill out kind of the rest of the roster, and then once I have some signings, I'll show you guys. You can see there's some of the guys that we've signed so far. Mostly guys that we brought back. But that's about it. I'm still waiting on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And will we get him? I don't know. He is yet to accept the contract offer. He's still interested. We are his most interested team. The Reds want to offer me a trade. What's the trade? Oh, okay, or not. All right, we'll sim off season, and there we go. We got him. 10-year, $330 million deal to get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the team. Again, I know this is not realistic, but I don't care. It's a video game, and we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., so I'm happy about that. That's another big bat to add to the lineup, so there you go. Should be pretty cool. I don't think we need anything else. I'll see you guys, I guess, at the start of the 4th season. Wow. So the 4th season here, coming off an NLDS appearance where we got swept. I'm hoping this year we can, if we make the playoffs again, which I assume we will, that we will have better success, once we're there. But the lineup's looking good with Anderson, Nimmo, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a huge pickup for us. I mean, it was a lot of money, but he's there. Also, I don't have Ruiz anymore. That's a problem. That is a problem. I did not even see that I don't have him. Where the hell did Ruiz go? No. We're getting him back. Catcher? Because that's a problem. Ruiz. Wait. Oh, he's in AAA? Why? No, that's dumb. No. Why is he in AAA? No, move him to the MLB. Yeah, why would he be there? No, Riley Adams, you can be moved to AAA, my friend. Oh, well. I guess he'll waive him. But, like, yeah, Ruiz should be in the majors. Why is he not in the majors? Like, what? What? No. Yeah, Ruiz got to be in the majors, guys. Come on, San Diego Studios. What are we up to? But yeah, listen, the team's looking good. The rotation looks, again, on paper looks solid. Where's Mackenzie Gore? Is he also in the minors? Yeah, he is. Why? Why is he in the minors? This guy should be in the minors. Why is he at a AAA options? The MLB. Yeah, it should be like that. And you should be in... Yeah, no. Mackenzie Gore's got to be in the MLB. Come on now, game. Yeah, they're doing some funny business over here. I don't know if there's anybody else that I need to double check here. I would assume probably CJ. Yeah, okay, no, that shouldn't be. We got a lot of guys that should not be in the minors, but they are, so... Okay, I'm just gonna simulate. We'll see what ends up happening. I guess once I have a move either to make or maybe at the deadline. Well, we're at the All-Star break, close to the deadline, and 54-37 is what we are currently sitting at, which is pretty crazy. Game back, game ahead of the Braves. So it's close though. Phillies 5.5. We do have some injuries. Anybody that's important? Jim Giorgio, Derek Hill, Jimmy Casilla. Josiah Gray with a fractured hand. That's tough. I might look to move him. He's just not doing that great in the sim. I don't know why, but he's not. Okay. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. But our lineup, let's hear, has been pretty solid. Brendan Nimmo having a nice year. Vladdy, not that great. That's annoying. Yo, Joey has been the MVP of this video. Joey Menez has been the MVP. Joey Menez has been the MVP. Good for you, Joey. I like you, man. Alex Bregman, solid. Garcia, yeah, Luis Urias getting some PT, which you love to see. Ruiz in the majors. I thought I didn't have him. I was like, did I lose? Ruiz, it'd be pretty bad. Then Jake Lou, which is weird. Why is he starting? David Nam has been excellent off the bench. Tim Anderson should be starting. Why is he not? At all times. Taylor Ward is also not playing every single day. What is that all about, game? Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Then CJ, who the heck? Why is he in AAA? I don't get it. Okay, we have too much. We have too much offensive firepower. I think that's the problem. So I'm gonna trade Jake Lou because I don't want him on the team. So I don't care who I get, what I get for him, but like he does not need to be on this roster. So also, I think I'm gonna move Jeter Downs. I feel like I don't need him. So I'm sure if I can maybe try to just trade these guys maybe for like a low tier starting pitcher. I'll do this deal here, right? With the Orioles, perfect. DL Hall, we're gonna get him for Alou and Downs. That works for me. I think I'm done making moves. I'm gonna simulate the rest of the season. If anything pops up, I'll let you guys know that I need to take care of. But I think we're good. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully we're in the postseason again, and if we make it, let's not get swept. That would be fantastic. Right, well, we made the playoffs, the postseason, 91-71, made it as a wildcard team. So we're gonna be playing the Dodgers. We're gonna stop simulating here. So we got the Dodgers, and I guess we are on the road for all 3 games because they were better than us. So kind of slipped in. Not have the greatest second half of the season. Atlanta, I guess, ended up winning the division. So we'll take a look at standings. Yeah, by 5 games. So I mean, it's fine though. We still at least made the postseason. Dodgers 94 wins, 105 wins for the Diamondbacks. I think that's because they have Tani though and Gallen. They have a good team, but who knows? The Diamondbacks will do anything with that. Any injuries? Freed was hurt, but okay. Fractured shin for C.J. Abrams. That's unfortunate. He gets called up, gets a fractured shin. Played 18 games. He should be playing. Also, too, Herman, our second overall pick, I think it was. He gets hurt. Rutledge is hurt, but he wasn't that good. Giorgio. All right, let's take a look at the pitcher rotation first. So Nola, 3.26 ERA for the year. Freed coming off a nice season. Marquez, Mackenzie Gore was really good. And yeah, I think I might just move Josiah Gray. Just not doing well in the sim. DL Hall was terrible. That was not a good trade there. We lost that one. Garland's had a nice year. Rosman Ramirez was good. Hicks, he's going to be a free agent. So is Herget. I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping him. This was not his best season. He had 8 saves, though, which is pretty cool, but blew 7 of them. Of course, Josh Hader, the 34 saves, another nice season for him. So he, again, was a very good pickup for our bullpen. And Mackenzie Gore, though, was good. So I am going to keep you, my friend, I think. His first year where he's actually good and not terrible. So I love that. Lineup-wise, Tim Anderson, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Brandon Nimmo, 3.3. Oh, I just said 3.23. 323 average. Vladdy was not terrible. Could have been better. I would have liked a little bit higher to the average. Jordan has been the MVP of this video, pretty much. I mean, Alex Bregman also was good. Luis Garcia has been excellent as well. So you love that from him. Luis Urias has been a good pickup. He was a good pickup for us. Ruiz, solid. Taylor Ward's been good as well. But he did miss. He only played 113 games. David Nam, I mean, he's a nice guy to have on the team. 20 years old, man. This guy's 20, and he's doing great things. Lane Thomas, as a bench player, was solid, and Tom Murphy's a backup. Okay. So far the team looking pretty good. And we are, again, playing the Dodgers in the wild card round. Hopefully we can get past them. We got to beat them 2 out of 3. It's a Nola versus Walker Buehler. Nola, I need you to perform, my friend. You were a Cy Young winner. So I need you to do your thing and get us a win here. And you do. 6-1. Fantastic stuff there from Aaron Nola. Game 2, Freed versus Gonzalez. And it is a 3-1 win. And we are going to go back to the NLDS to take on the Diamondbacks. That's a tough matchup here. Marquez versus Otani. Diamondbacks were the best team in the MLB this season. Let's see how we can do against them. Game 1 is a 3-2 loss. You hate that. DL Hall got the loss. Unfortunately. Okay. Nola on the mound versus Brandon. Game 2 is a win, 5-3. So we at least did not get swept, so that's promising. Fried versus Means. Ooh, they got John Means. He's clutch in the sim, and we lose 6-5. Mackenzie Gore versus Elmer Arturo is an 11-5 win. Can we beat the Diamondbacks? Game 5, do or die. Nola versus Ohtani. And we beat them. And we are in the NLCS to take on the Atlanta Braves, who, well, we're in our division, obviously. 5 games better than us. So Fried versus Strider. Spencer Strider on the mound for them. Max Fried for us, facing his former team. And we get destroyed. Okay. Fried. Wait. Oh, Marquez. I guess Fried is pitching here. It said Fried. Oh, maybe it was Marquez, and I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I did. But anyways, he lost. Doesn't matter. He lost there. Okay, Nola versus Anderson. We get game 3. Kenzie Gore for Chase Silseth is a 3-2 win. Can we get a win with Josiah Gray versus Spencer Strider? We cannot. We are down 3-2. Have to go on the road to win 2 games. Fried once again playing against his former team. Kyle Wright on the bump for Atlanta. And we do force a game 7. Can we be in the World Series? Can we get back to the World Series here? Nola versus Smeltzer. And we win. Let's go. We are in the World Series in our 4th season here. We've got the Nationals, obviously, who we are. We're taking on either the White Sox or the Astros. It's going to be the Astros. Zach Allen, what's up, my friend? Okay, so I guess the Diamondbacks don't have Zach Allen. He is now on the Houston Astros. Okay. So, let's look at their team. How were they? They were a 96-win team. Okay. Max Fried for Zach Allen. This is for all the marbles. Game 1 is a 3-0 loss here. Christian Javier versus Aaron Nola. Game 2 is a 1-0 loss. Our bats are gone cold. We lose Game 3. We win Game 4 16-2. Okay, we needed that. We definitely needed that. We needed that offensive. We were brutal. I mean, we were okay, 7-5, but 16-2 is huge. Nola versus Brown, and we lose 9-3. So we get to the World Series in our 4th season and lose to the Astros in 2026. Okay, so they got our revenge. We beat them in 2019. We got one more year. We got one more season. We got to the promised land, just could not get the job done. Were there any injuries? Won any awards? Brandon Noah, playoffs MVP. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Injury-wise, okay, Ruiz missing. Yeah, Abrams. Yeah, if we don't have Ruiz, that's tough. Okay. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't think that's why we lost. I mean, we just couldn't hit. A little bit cold against the Astros. We got shut out 2 straight games, so what are you going to do there? But all right, we got one more year. Let's see if we can maybe get back here and win in our final season. Oh, actually, I kind of just forgot to show you guys quickly, glance over the stats. Yeah, our offense wasn't great. Dude, again, Joey Menez has been the MVP of this entire video. Okay, yeah, Ruiz was hurt. He tried his best. David Nam, Lane Thomas off the bench. Our bench was better. But yeah, you can see our stars were not very, wasn't quite there. Vladdy. Oh yeah, Nima was obviously really good too. But yeah, pitching rotation. Nola was good. Fried was solid. Marquez struggled in the playoffs, postseason. I might look to move Josiah. He just has not been very good this video, so we might move him. Ramirez has been struggling as of late. Hader, not that great postseason either. Guys, we got some guys that are arbitrary for arbitration eligible, whatever, arbitration eligible, however you want to say it. So we're gonna do all this. I already signed some exclusive free agents or offered some exclusive free agent contracts. Got some guys to tender as well. Dominic Smith, I'm not gonna give him arbitration. Just let him walk. Yeah, CJ Abrams would like to keep him around. We're going to give him a less expensive contract offer than that. So hopefully free agency looks good. Let's take a glance at it really quick before I finish all that. The cover athlete, Jazz Chisholm Jr. What's up, buddy? How you doing, friend? Wow. Tyler Stevenson would be cool. He's usually good. I might get Scooball, though. I want another pitcher. So Tristan McKenzie would be really good. Schoolboy would be really good. Freddie Peralta would be good. Kyle Wright. Yeah, I'm going to get some pitching. I think that's kind of what I want to focus on. Because I'm going to move a couple of my guys. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get some pitching. Even though our starting pitcher is like second, we might also try to get like another reliever. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind a center fielder. I mean, Nimmo's been good, but maybe I look to move him as well just because his contract's really expensive. And I could like get somebody better. But I don't know. He did well in the postseason, so do I want to get rid of him? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. Maybe at the beginning of the season I'll kind of determine what I want to do. But yeah, let me just tender these contracts here. Our first big signing here. Schoolball is going to be coming to the team. Welcome to Schoolball to the squad. I'm loving that pickup for us. Fantastic. Curious to see if we had anybody else just that we signed here. You can see, I mean, you know, most of the guys that we kind of just brought back, nothing too crazy. I am trying to get some reliever help, so we'll see what we can end up doing there. I wouldn't mind trying to get another starter like a Freddie Peralta if I can afford it, but I think I'm a bit short on money unless I did the cheat code, which is like this, which I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw Freddie Peralta a contract and see if he accepts it. 15 years. He may be a little bit more. We'll give him 12.5. 15 years player option. We're throwing him a contract. And we'll do the same thing to try to get another relief pitcher. Eric Crochet would be pretty cool on the team. I don't know if I can get him. Yeah, probably not. I don't think I can afford him, but that's fine. I think I'm going to try to see if there's any moves I can make in terms of trades. So let's see what's out there in the market. Marquez, maybe? Do I move him? Nah, I don't think so. Actually, maybe I do. I'm going to see if I can move Marquez. Even though he's been good, I want to give Mackenzie Gore a chance. So maybe I'll try to get like, I don't know what I would get. What do I really need for Marquez? Not sure. Maybe just some depth player. I'll just deal with the Braves. Marquez for Verdugo and Rogers. So we get another bat, another relief pitcher. I'm giving the Braves a good starting pitcher, so hey, there you go, Braves. Able to pick up Freddie Peralta. I know that deal, 15 years, looks ridiculous, but again, it's the final season. It's not meant to be realistic, and I just want another pitcher. So Freddie Peralta, welcome to the squad. Cleveland does. I don't know if this deal makes sense, but the Guardians want Hall and Navarro. I can get Emmanuel Clase and Ryan Mountcastle. I don't really need Mountcastle, but I can just get him. Actually, you know what? If I can get something different for him, that'd be great. What would I really need? I mean, I need a center fielder. Do they have a center fielder? Not really. I mean, I guess I could move Mountcastle for a center fielder. I guess like Letier could play center. But because I already have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I mean, unless I want to move him and get like Mike Trout or something. Well, we're gonna do that deal because I think that just is a no-brainer deal for us. I mean, I could probably get Robert. No, I can't. I lied. Jazz. No. Ryan Reynolds. No. Wow, really? I don't value. I don't value him that much. I don't even see Mike Trout. Is he even here? He is. Yeah, I can't get him. He's 351. Jeez Christ, man. Trent Grisham. I don't want that. All right. You know what? I think we have a good problem on our hands, but we have way too much guys on this team. I don't need Ryan Mountcastle, and I also have David Nam. David Nam has some value. Can't get Jason Dominguez. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of first basemen. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe finesse a trade here. I do want a center fielder. All right, I'll do this deal. I do this deal, man. Do I get rid of David Nam? Can I keep him? I mean, I could do Ryan Mountcastle, but like for Cedric Mullins though, nah. Damn, man, that's tough. I think I'm just gonna do yeah. You know what, David Nam? I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna regret moving David Nam for Cedric Mullins. I'm gonna definitely regret that, but we're doing it. So I'm gonna get Cedric Mullins. He can be a new starting center fielder. I'm done making moves. I'll see you guys at the start of the 5th and final season. All right, guys, 5th and final season is upon us. It's been a good run. We've made the World Series, we've been in playoffs a couple times, a postseason, but well, is it a couple times? Is this our 5th season, or is it our 4th? Well, no, it's definitely our 5th. I think this is the final year. I've lost count. Hopefully it's not been 6. That'd be really bad if it was, but I'm liking the lineup. The lineup's looking great. I mean, the bench is crazy. You know, it's a wild team. It's a very wild squad. Shout out Reese and Garcia for being here most of the time and in the majors, and that Taylor Ward's not even playing anymore. Crazy. Well, I guess it depends. But yeah, the lineup's stacked. Our pitching rotation is looking really filthy, which is good to see. I might look to move Josiah, maybe for... Do I want someone else in the bullpen? I think I might want to try to trade for one more relief pitcher before I start simulating. So I'm going to see if I can move Josiah Gray and Carl Edwards Jr., something like that, and try to get just like an upgrade at the relief pitcher. So we'll see what's out there in the market for them. But other than that, I mean, like, yeah, I think we're good. So let's see. I mean, can I get a relief pitcher? Maybe the Yankees. They got anything? Mauriciano. Energy situation is focusing on this. Can I get it all? I probably can't make a trade. Oh, something's coming up. Yeah, no trades. Okay, so I can't make a trade. Maybe I'll wait till the deadline to make a move. That's fine. But I think this team's looking good nevertheless. So I'm going to simulate, and I'll see you guys either once I have a trade or at the All-Star break trade deadline, somewhere around there. If there was any year to win, this would be the season to do so. 61-29 at the All-Star break, and we are looking very good. In fact, we have the best record in the MLB. Don't want to jinx it, but we're looking great. Fried was hurt. He's hurt, but hopefully we'll get him back soon. Not having the best of seasons, but maybe when he gets back, he can kind of get back in the groove of things. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess that means we have some guys stepping up. So we only have a few guys here. I wouldn't mind calling up Josiah and having him be the 5th guy, because we don't really have a 5th guy. But Mackenzie Gore did great. Freddie Peralta, great pickup for us. Aaron Nola, Scuball, been solid. Jimmy Herget's been great. And the bullpen overall has been very good. Josh Hader's still our closer with 32 saves, so you like to see that for the most part. Yeah, looking pretty good. How's the lineup looking? Cedric Mullins, 271 average. Yeah, he's been pretty good. I mean, Garcia's been decent. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. solid year. Mountcastle's been good. Bregman on fire. Joey Menez has been the MVP of the video. Verdugo has been good, really good. So yeah, this team, offensively, defensively, pitching, hitting, all that stuff has been fantastic. So you know what? We're gonna keep the team the way it is. I'm rocking with this squad. Hopefully they win. I'm not making any moves. We'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, so we finished 114-48. Great season. Taking on the win of the wild card playoff game. Now, prime time setup for failure with this team because we are so good. We have any injuries? Well, league leaders, you can see there. Freddie Peralta was great. Scuball, great pickup for us. Josh Hader, 56 saves. We do have some injuries. Josh Hader, though, 1, and Cy Young, Scuball, nice. Who is injured? Reese, out a few days. Bregman hurt. Verdugo's hurt. Okay, so Reese is back, though. But Bregman and Verdugo, we're missing them. Tough, very tough. Very unfortunate that we will not be... Well, maybe we'll have Verdugo back, who knows. But Bregman was obviously having a good year. Verdugo's having a very nice season. Should be able to get him back. Assuming we don't choke. It's possible that we choke, which I'm really hoping that we don't. Lineup-wise, you can see Abrams is in here. I wish Abrams played more, but I guess just too much talent. Guerrero, obviously, was fantastic. Mountcastle, really good. Joey Menez has been the MVP of the video. Herman, Lettier has been great. Garcia, Urias, Ruiz was nice. Nice year for him. So yeah, team's been playing great. Taylor Ward off the bench, looking good. So, rotation, Skubal, Fried, obviously Skubal won the Cy Young. 22-4 is ridiculous. Fried was solid. Aaron Nola, Freddie Peralta, a very great season, and the Mackenzie Gore is excellent as well. So, the bullpen, Harvey wasn't very good. Brogdon, but for the most part, everybody was pretty good. Overall, like, it's a decent bullpen. I mean, there's some guys that I don't trust, but hopefully the managers don't play them, right? So, we're going to go to the calendar here. We're going to sim and see what we got. Whoever wins the wild card playoff game, it's going to be Padres. Chris Clark, Skubal. So, by the way, let's just take a look at the standings really quick. Yeah, 114 wins. Rays had 107, though. The Padres, they had 86. I'm telling you right now, I know this game is going to do the funny. Please don't. Skubal versus Clark, we win game 1. Perfect. Game 2, Fried versus Reiskner is a win. Okay. Game 3, Nola versus Glasnow. Okay, we swept them. Going to the NLCS to take on either the Diamondbacks or the Dodgers, and it's going to be the Diamondbacks. Okay, not a surprise there. How good were the Diamondbacks? Standing-wise, Diamondbacks 96 and 66. Pretty good team, but, I mean, record-wise, not as good as us. Skubal versus Brandon. Game 1 is a loss. Got blown up there. Okay, no big deal. Game 2, Fried versus Arturo. Okay, we're down 2-0. Please don't go down 3-0. Swept. Okay, knew it. I knew it. I knew some baloney was gonna happen, and we got swept. Okay. Injuries. What do we had? Peralta, blister on a finger. Come on. Fried, bruised arm, and we didn't have Bregman. So do I blame it on that? I don't know. We should not have gotten swept by the friggin' Diamondbacks. But I knew some stupid stuff was gonna happen. You know what? Mullins was good. Mullins was a good pickup. Can't be mad. Joey Menez has struggled a bit. Number 2 overall pick. Luis Urias wasn't very good. Honestly, it wasn't really the lineup was bad. So what was the problem? Pitching rotation. Skubal was not very good in the playoffs. Okay. K. Cavalli. Why is he pitching so much? Taylor Rogers was terrible. And honestly, that was about it. So Taylor Rogers choked. And a few other guys here. Skubal wasn't good. And a couple of guys in our lineup didn't hit. So really, it boiled down to 4 guys is why we lost. I'm going to blame it on that. But nevertheless, I thought we built a good team. Way better off now than the Nationals are currently. So there's that. I guess we'll see who wins the World Series here and then just go to the full screen close of the video. All right, Rays beat the Diamondbacks. So the Rays, best record in the AL. Good for them. All right, let's go to the full screen close of the video. As well, hope you enjoyed our first MLB The Show 23 rebuild. If you did, leave a like on it, subscribe, not subscribed already, comment out some more videos, socials for MLB The Show 23, as well as playlist. We have a playlist for that. We'll have that down below for MLB The Show 23 content. So, again, like I said, these aren't meant to be realistic. If you are still watching, and they will continue to not be realistic, it's going to be more like this. So, yeah, 5 seasons in the book. So I think our first AL team will be the Athletics. I'll have to double check that, but I'm going to head on out for now. Take care, everybody. See you soon.